Flying to the other side of the world just to try this steak was totally worth it. Medium rare, juicy and tender. It wasn't just a steak. It was a 5-star marriage proposal to my tongue.
Her freaking scream makes me want to freaking lose my freaking appetite. Freaking!
This tastes like my childhood and my 22nd divorce healing at the same time.
My life was basically all about food. Eating and tasting dishes, restaurant hopping, food festivals, cooking show marathon. But here's the thing. I have golden taste buds, and they never lie. So the question is, are you joining the club just to roll your eyes at me every 5 minutes? Or do you actually cook?
The world doesn't revolve around you and your stupid food cravings, you annoying brat.
The morning bell echoes through the halls. 1,000 voices bouncing off the walls. From the quiet corners of the library floor to the laughter leaking through the classroom door, we're walking hallways where the legends grew. But today the ink is fresh and the story's new.
Nutmeg makes soup creamier. Rosemary is steak's best friend. Basil goes with almost everything. Cinnamon brings comfort to sweet and savory alike. And chili sets the soul alight. But nothing could have prepared my tongue for what came next. Flying to the other side of the world just to try this steak was totally worth it. Medium rare, juicy and tender. Garlic butter glaze, flame-kissed edges. The scent alone levitates my soul to heaven, like it was invited to have lunch with the beautiful angels up above. Okay, here comes the love of my tongue's life. Oh my Gordon freaking Ramsay! My taste buds were twerking like it was a Friday night. It's savory, juicy, yummy, steak-tacular. It wasn't just a steak. It was a 5-star marriage proposal to my tongue.
Goodness gracious, lady, get a room.
Oh God, she is either possessed or just really starving.
I was still mid-foodgasm, letting every bite baptize the very depths of my taste buds when the haters around started mumbling. Did I care? Not one juicy crumb. I had my priorities, and it was to finish this masterpiece.
It seems like you've been thoroughly enjoying our food, milady.
Oregano.
I finally opened my eyes and came face to face with the handsome chef. Oh, I practically proposed to the steak. Weren't you watching me, Mr. Chef?
I was, and now I'm wondering, should I be jealous of the steak?
Oregano.
Okay, that was my cue to leave before I started flirting back and accidentally dated this man over medium rare beef. I came here for the food. Just the food. Not the flirty chefs with dangerous dimples.
Oregano.
My life was basically all about food. Eating and tasting dishes, restaurant hopping, food festivals, cooking show marathons, experimenting in my family's restaurant kitchen. Just name it. But here's the thing. I have golden taste buds, and they never lie. So the question is, will your dish make me scream and lose my voice, or spit it out in disgust and hate you for the rest of my life? So Some boys at school have made it their life's mission to get option A. And I wasn't complaining. It was literally free food and a little ego boost.
Try mine first, Taffy. My mom helped cut the onions and boil the eggs.
Forget that, peasant. This is from a 5,000-star Michelin restaurant. It cost me 10 kidneys.
Mine's completely and personally handmade. Took me a month to make this, but don't worry, it's not rotting yet.
My mouth and soul were ready, but my brain was totally overwhelmed. Just then, my bestie Jules swooped in with his imaginary cape fluttering.
Excuse me, take it easy, gentlemen. Form an orderly line if you wish for Queen Taffy to bless your humble dishes with her divine taste buds. If your food makes her moan louder than a K-drama kiss scene, congrats! You win a date after class, but only for 60 minutes. No extensions, no exceptions.
The boys went feral. What are you doing? I don't have time for boys. I just want to eat and that's it.
Oh, babe, it's time you started eating with them, not just their food.
Whatever. But let's see if one of these can make me scream. Unfortunately, every dish was a disaster. This one tastes like a zombie rat crawled out of the sewer, licked a quadruple A battery dipped in rotten mayonnaise, and fell into my mouth. What were you even thinking, dude? Next, fish and chocolate? It's bold and daring, but a total abomination. Next, please! Are you sure you ordered this from a Michelin star restaurant? Or did you accidentally grab it from a dumpster behind one? Suddenly, I felt it again. That weird, stabby vibe that hits me every time I chew. I turned my head, already knowing the source. And there he was. Gavin. The silent, brooding window guy. I always caught him glaring at me as if I just ate his pet goldfish. Maybe the bowl, too. And whenever I confronted him about it, he'd just roll his eyes at me. Like, seriously, did I eat his precious lunch in a past life or what? He was insanely annoying. It was even worse because he's stupidly attractive. Ugh! Why do hot guys always have to have the worst attitudes? I was so ready to snap at him when Nicholas, the handsome French student, stepped forward holding a scream? No, right? Because it's missing something.
Are you implying my dish isn't perfect?
It's really good, but it needs a little more kick. Maybe some spice, some crunch, some little twist, you know? Something to surprise me. Right now it's just giving something, but not everything.
You'll regret this, woman.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing. I said I'll do better next time, just to hear that sweet scream of yours, mademoiselle.
We'll see about that then, buddy. There was only one place that had ever made me scream so loud I lost my voice. The MSU cafeteria. I didn't come to this school for academics. I came for the food. The cozy, stylish ambience was just a bonus. And you know what was more interesting? Behind those lunch ladies hides a secret cooking legend. A masked mystery chef, whipping up dishes so good they'll make you cry in 1,000 different languages. The texture, oh, the crunch, the glaze, the magic. Ah!
There she freaking goes again. Her freaking scream makes me want to freaking lose my freaking appetite. Freaking...
She's just a freaking freshman, but she freaking acts like she freaking owns this freaking cafeteria every freaking day. So freaking annoying.
I freaking know, right?
Girl, you're moaning like a feral sexy cat in heat. Tone it down, or those freaking girlies will start complaining again.
Those freaking haters can choke. I only listen to flavor, not jealousy. It had been 6 months since we started at MSU, and I still hadn't made any new friends. Just Jules, my ride or die since diapers. Now slaying here in MSU on a fashion scholarship like he owned the runway.
And that's exactly why you don't have friends. You treat food like it's your boyfriend.
So what? I've got you. Oh wait, are you getting tired of me?
Tired? Never, babe. But let's say I get kidnapped by a cute guy in Milan. What's gonna happen to you then?
Are you sure he's the one who'll kidnap you, or is it the other way around?
Excuse me, Miss Ma'am. That's a bit rude.
Just then, my phone buzzed. It was from my older sister Tanya, and my heart leapt when I saw the word emergency. I zoomed out of the school and headed straight to our family restaurant without wasting a second. What's going on?
Taffy! Oh, the mayor's here with the whole table of business tycoons, and they asked for a special twist on our signature steak. I tried tweaking the sauce, but the flavor's flat. Oh, something's off. I've added, adjusted, prayed. Nothing's working. If we mess this up, we'll be trending for all the wrong reasons, and Dad's gonna kill me.
Breathe, okay? Let me see. Too much soy, not enough soul. All right, everyone, I got this. I swung the spice rack open and started working my magic. 2 pinches of smoked paprika, 1 drizzle of honey, a splash of aged balsamic vinegar for depth, a whisper of garlic, not chopped, grated, 2 drops of lemon juice for a little spark, and a dash of espresso powder. Now, try it. Tanya took a bite, and her eyes went as wide as the earth itself.
Oh,
Quickly clapped a hand over her mouth before she could scream and alarm the entire restaurant. Now go serve that magic to your VVIPs.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, sissy, as always.
I assisted her as she served it herself to the VIP table. The mayor took 1 bite and started crying.
This tastes like my childhood and my 22nd divorce healing at the same time.
I need a moment. This steak just forgave me for all of my sins.
Your food is divine.
You should expand this place. Branch out, and you'll have my full support.
That sounds tempting, sir. Thank you. But we actually prefer to stay small, family style.
Our restaurant had been around since the 1900s. No branches, no fusion. Because for us, it was never about the money. It was about legacy. And okay, maybe we were also deathly afraid someone would steal my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma's top secret recipe for our signature dishes. I felt like a hero today. So I threw myself a mini feast in my bedroom as soon as I got home. Half an hour later, Jules barged in and was immediately intrigued by all the food around me.
Salty. Sweet. Cheesy. Ooh, spicy. You're clearly riding a flavor high. Did you fall in love? Wait, no. Not enough sugar. You're just really happy. Like, I just saved the whole world moment kinda happy.
My mood was always connected to the food I ate, and Jules had basically mastered the art of reading me like a menu. I just saved the restaurant from going down in flames and made the mayor cry.
The mayor himself? Oh my god, that sounds so dramatic and I love it! Now pass me those fries and start spilling me the deets.
Jules listened to my story with sparkly eyes and the biggest proud smile on his face.
Your restaurant's gonna be in amazing hands once you take over someday. You know that, right?
You really think so?
Taffy, please. That's not even a question. Now get up. You're trying on my new designs tonight.
I was basically his personal doll at this point. We spent the rest of the night turning my room into a mini runway, me twirling around in his freshly sewn outfits, and I was loving it. While I was walking down the hallway, a girl suddenly bumped into me, and a pile of books crashed to the floor.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, it's totally on me. I wasn't looking. I remembered her during the freshman orientation because she had this pretty, innocent face. I crouched down to help her and noticed every single book was a cookbook or a recipe guide. You're into food too?
Kinda. I mean, yeah, I guess. Just prepping for something.
Prepping for what?
Oh, the cooking club. They're reopening the Culinary Society for freshmen, and they're choosing 10 new members. The announcement's tomorrow at the auditorium.
Finally! A club that was made for me! No way! Girl, you just made my day! I'm Taffy, by the way. You are?
Jillian.
Well, see you around then. Future club mate?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure I'll make it in.
The hesitation in her eyes caught my attention. I wanted to ask more, but before I could, someone called out her name and she hurried off. And just like that, my curiosity was hooked. So I immediately told Jules about it.
Congrats on finally making a new friend!
Please, I think she's way too shy for my energy. But guess what? I'm joining that club.
You in a cooking club? Babe, it's about cooking food, not just inhaling and eating it. You're way too lazy for that.
But I have a golden tongue. Of course I can cook too.
Last time you actually tried to do it yourself, I almost died.
I just accidentally grabbed the salt instead of the sugar.
It was baking powder.
Okay, whatever. This time I'm serious. The Culinary Society could help me hone my skills. Plus, it's great prep for restaurant management.
Or you just want to try everyone else's dishes.
That too. The auditorium buzzed with freshman students the next day, all cramming in for the big announcement. I scanned the room and spotted Jillian in the corner, nervously biting her nails like they were snacks. I slid into the seat beside her. She looked so relieved it was kind of cute.
Hey, you're here.
Of course, Was that Gavin? What was he doing here? Don't tell me. He also cooks? Broody boy has kitchen skills? My curious thoughts were cut off as the president of the Culinary Society finally stepped up to the mic and started the announcement.
Welcome, aspiring chefs. The Culinary Society is now officially open. This program aims to discover hidden culinary talent. Those who pass the initiation will receive a sponsorship. It's all about the guidance, support, and even funding to grow your skills. The club's goal is simple. It's to discover you. With the right sponsor, your talent can be developed and taken further.
I then felt Jillian trembling beside me.
I really need to get in, no matter what.
Hey, we're gonna make it, both of us. No plan B, no backing out, got it? I smiled as she gave me a tiny nod.
The initiation will last 3 days, and the judges will be the senior members of the club.
Just then the student council president stepped forward. This guy looked like he had walked straight out of a rule book. Dead serious and probably hasn't smiled once since birth.
Tomorrow's challenge is a written exam, so study hard. The second and third challenges will be surprise practical tests. Exam venue and time will be posted shortly. You may now return to your classes.
Holy spicy sauce explosion. This is gonna be amazing. My foodie heart was on fire. I glanced back at Gavin, only to find him already looking at me. Of course he was glaring again. Seriously, what was his deal? The glaring, the eye-rolling, the mysterious brooding energy. It was driving me nuts. So on the way back to class, I finally snapped and cornered him. Hey, got a second? He didn't even respond, just rolled his eyes at me as always. Are you joining the club just to roll your eyes at me every 5 minutes? Or do you actually cook?
The world doesn't revolve around you and your stupid food cravings, you annoying brat.
Seriously, why are you so mad at me? What did I ever do to you?
You exist. That's enough. Now, get out of my face.
Unbelievable! This guy clearly didn't know who he was dealing with. That night, I studied like my life depended on it. Notes in one hand, spicy instant ramen in the other. Then came the written exam day, and everyone looked so tense. But for me, it was easy peasy mac and cheesy. I was the first one to finish the test, so I stood up with a proud smile. Till I saw Gavin, already done and standing. Before me? After submitting his papers, he turned to me and scoffed before walking off like he owned the place. The audacity! The next morning, I dragged Jules with me to check the results. Out of 100 applicants, only half made it, and I nearly choked on my gummy bears when I didn't see my name at the top. Second place? Wait, who's first? I leaned in and gasped when I saw the name.
Gavin? Like Gavin, the cute and brooding window guy? He cooks?
No, there's no way. That's probably a different Gavin. But then the crowd parted, and speaking of the devil...
Excuse me. Oh, look. It's me on top. The one and only Gavin.
When he turned to me and smirked.
Oh my god, he's so hot. Like hotter than a steak on a grill.
Jules was right, to be honest. But I shouldn't be distracted right now. Can we focus on his evil smirk, please? He's literally challenging me.
I think that's officially a war declaration, babe. This is gonna be extra interesting.
That jerk better be ready, because I'm gonna crush him big time. The second challenge finally came. We had to cook a chicken-based dish, in pairs. My eyes immediately landed on my mortal enemy, who was casually tying his apron like he was the master chef, and the sight was such a sore to my eyes. I was about to hunt Jillian down when someone suddenly blocked my way. Nicholas! He was here too? How did I not notice him last time?
Ah, mademoiselle. Fate brings you back to me. I'm still wounded from you turning down my masterpiece last time, you know? Team up with me, and if we win, you owe me a dinner date. Fair trade, no?
I was about to reject him, but then my cinnamon roll savior appeared.
Hey, Taffy. I was wondering if maybe we could...
Oh, here comes my lovely partner. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time?
Ah, très bien. No hard feelings.
At least Nicholas was always classy about rejection. Congratulations on passing the written exams.
Thanks. I had been preparing for that way before I got here at MSU.
Oh, you're really into this, huh? All right, girl, let's do this. You cook, I supervise.
We're not doing it together?
Of course we are. I'll be guiding you.
So, what are we making?
Let's go with crispy garlic honey chicken with mango salsa.
That sounds fancy. Okay.
We had exactly 1 hour. Jillian got to work while I hovered nearby, supervising like a resident chef. But my eyes kept drifting to Gavin. He looked calm and focused, like he belonged in a commercial for knives, while his partner looked so lost. The fact that he was also into cooking made him even more annoying. A few minutes later, Jillian finally threw her hands up and beamed.
All right, done.
Ooh, let me taste. I took a confident bite, only to gag and nearly scream in disgust. I tossed the dish and everything else into the trash, and it landed dangerously close to Gavin's station. He hissed like a cat that had just got misted. Oh, gosh, girl, what happened to the chicken meat? Did you marinate it in mud and ask an old goat with horrible breath to spit on it or what?
But I just followed everything you said.
Jillian looked like she was on the verge of tears, so I took a breath to calm myself down. It's okay, my love. We've still got 20 minutes. We're gonna fix this. This time, I rolled up my sleeves and took over. Just as the final bell rang, we slammed our dish down and handed it to the judges, who actually liked it. As expected, we passed, and we're now qualified for the final challenge. But when I looked at Jillian, she didn't look happy at all.
We only passed because of you. We almost failed because of me.
Oh, come on, girl. It was my fault, too. I made you do most of the work. It was supposed to be a team effort. You know what? Let's practice after hours. Together.
Is that okay with you?
Of course. We then snuck into the kitchen later that day. A few other students were there, too, including Gavin, of course. For the sake of my sanity, I ignored his brooding presence and locked in on Jillian. This girl needed serious kitchen rehab. She was way too clumsy to be left alone with fire, knives, or even a blender. Honestly, if someone didn't supervise her, she'd either blow up the kitchen or food poison someone. Or both. She tried dish after dish, and I sacrificed my precious tongue for each one. Is this supposed to be a hard-boiled egg or a charcoal? The oil is separating from your sauce. Did you forget to stir, or did it walk out on its own? Your rice is crunchy. Were you trying to make popcorn? Then came her meat dish. Okay, listen. Onion, honey, or pineapple. Any of those can tenderize meat. Pick whichever one's available.
Okay, got it. Noted.
Soon we had a mountain of failed dishes in the trash. While we were about to try one last dish, Gavin suddenly stormed over, looking like an offended bull.
You wasted all of this? For what? For your stupid little practice?
Huh? Why are you acting like you bought all of this? Are you the official supplier of this school now?
Thank God I'm not.
Look, I'm just helping an aspiring chef chase her dreams. Failures happen. It's called trial and error. Look it up. He rolled his eyes, so I rolled mine harder. What is your problem with me anyway? Just because you're attractive doesn't mean you get a pass for being a total jerk.
And I don't care if you're attractive either. I just hate arrogant food snobs who love to waste food. You don't deserve a spot in the club.
Before I could finally explode, Jillian slid in.
Wait, did I just hear you both call each other attractive? Why don't you just date each other instead of arguing every 5 seconds?
You must be having some auditory hallucinations. I'd rather hug a giant, rotten cactus than date this brat.
He really hated me that much, huh? I hoped I'd never see his stupid smug face ever again. Unfortunately, we were in the same class. And worse, we still had one final challenge in the club initiation left. The announcement came sooner than expected, and the venue was deep in the woods. As soon as we got there, all our phones and stuff were confiscated. Goodbye, Wi-Fi. Goodbye, sanity. There were only about 15 of us left, and that included Nicholas, who wouldn't stop staring at me like I owed him money.
Lovely to see you here, mademoiselle. If we both make it in, you owe me a date, remember?
Since when did I agree to that?
Since the day you insulted my masterpiece.
But I gave constructive criticism.
Of course. That's why I've made it my life mission to make you cry. The next time you taste my dish.
Okay, but why did that sound like a low-key threat? Our conversation got totally cut off when the club president finally stepped up for the announcement.
Your final test will challenge your creativity, resourcefulness, and pure culinary courage. So here are the rules. You're not allowed to help each other. You can't bring anything from home. And we're not giving you anything either. You can only use whatever you find in the woods.
This is gonna be harder than I thought. I didn't even know how to start a fire, or cut stuff without a knife, or build a stove out of sticks. I was meant to taste food, not cook in the wilderness. My brain wasn't braining for this.
Prepare your dish by 7 p.m. in the assembly hall, and your fate will depend on a surprise judge. Good luck!
A surprise judge? I turned to Jillian, who was one chopped onion away from crying, so I gave her a quick pep talk before the challenge officially started. First things first, I had to find something, anything, to chop stuff on. So I kicked a tree stump, but it was too moldy. I picked up a flat rock, but it was too slimy. I almost grabbed a squirrel as well, but it was too alive. Just when I was about to give up, I spotted it. A big, flat piece of bark lying under a tree. You're my chopping board now. Next, I needed something to cook and serve the food. I searched around like a hungry raccoon on a mission. Bingo! I found an old tin can that could work as a pot, and some giant leaves that looked perfect for plates. Now for the utensils. It took me several minutes to find a rock knife, a stick spatula, and a shell spoon. Finally, the ingredients. Good thing I knew a bunch of wild plants thanks to my grandma and her obsession with tea. Skip those herbs and spices, baby. I continued walking around until I reached the riverbank. I leaned down to grab a leaf, and my foot slipped on some mud.
So, you're not just a brat and a snob. You're clumsy too.
Do you really have to insult me? I didn't ask for your help anyway.
Fine. Then I'll take it back.
Wait, what? Ugh, ew, get off me, tall boy.
Huh? You're the one who hugged me like I was a pillow.
I ignored him and stomped off like I was totally fine, except I wasn't. Because why the heck did I blush? Oh, no, bad hormones, bad. Focus, Taffy, focus. Half an hour later, I'd gathered enough herbs to open a mini forest restaurant. Now it was time for the protein. But the problem was, I can't fish and hunt. I can't even catch something still. So I did what any desperate girl would do. Target acquired. Eggs. Sorry, Bird Mom. Finally, it was time to build a fire. I really tried. But at this point, I was basically just bullying those sticks. Just then, I heard some chopping noises nearby. I walked closer to take a peek and realized that it was Gavin. My brain just short-circuited at the sight of those magnificent abs. Before I could stop myself, a weird squeaky sound escaped my mouth. I was busted!
Are you stalking me?
What? No, I was just peacefully trying to cook in my spot over there, and then I heard something, and obviously I had to check it out.
Sure.
Why are you even shirtless?
Why? Does it bother you?
Yeah, it's too indecent!
Then find another spot? I was here first. You're the one who somehow set up your camp near mine.
I was so furious! I huffed and stormed back to my sad little fire pit. I snatched up all my stuff and stomped off to find a new cooking spot, way further from him. I threw all my rage into rubbing those stupid sticks together like my life depended on it. And after what felt like 500 years, a tiny, weak little flame finally popped up. Yes! Wait! No! It suddenly started raining! Are you kidding me right now? I grabbed my stuff, and as I dashed through the rain towards the nearest cover, I spotted Gavin running toward the same place from the other side. We both reached the shade at the same time, soaked and panting.
Wow, so the brat can run, huh?
What do you think of me? The corn dog?
What?
Before either of us could say anything else, a soft sob broke through the sound of the rain. We both turned toward it and saw Jillian. She was soaking wet and crying. Jillian? What's wrong, girl? Are you okay?
My family doesn't have much, and this was my only chance. But I think I'm too stupid for this, Taffy.
As I comforted her, Gavin sat down next to her, pulled a small dry cloth from his bag and handed it to her gently. No attitude, no sarcasm, and he looked so soft like that, like a totally different guy. Ugh, he hated how my heart noticed.
Thanks, Gavin.
To break the tension, I changed the topic to food and cooking, and somehow it worked. Jillian started to relax and even smiled a little.
How about you, Gavin? Why do you love cooking?
My ears perked up at her question. Gavin didn't answer right away. Instead, he stared out at the rain, silent, like he was watching a memory unfold in the distance.
Tragedy struck me since I could remember, and I was homeless for a long time. Park benches, cardboard blankets, cold nights when I thought I wouldn't wake up, scavenging for even ketchup packets just to trick my stomach into thinking I'd eaten. One night, I saw this couple fighting outside a fancy restaurant. They were screaming, throwing words and insults, and then the guy just tossed their untouched takeout into the trash like it meant nothing. I hadn't eaten in days. I was dizzy, shaking.
If you're gonna fight, fine, but don't waste good food.
The guy looked at me like I was dirt.
Then go ahead and eat it if you care that much.
I didn't hesitate. Right there, on the wet pavement, I sat down and ate every bite like it was a 5-star meal. I remember whispering, "They're fools. They don't even know what heaven tastes like." I didn't realize the owner of the restaurant had been watching. He came out. No judgment, no pity. Just asked if I wanted a job and a place to stay. That's how it started. That tiny kitchen saved my life. But also, I found passion. But the rest of the staff, they didn't see me as one of them. Just a stray they took in. A charity case with no pedigree, no past. I worked twice as hard to prove I deserved to be there. And I came to MSU to prove that I belong in the kitchen, to find a sponsor who actually believes in what I can do. You wasted all of this? For what? For your stupid little practice? Just hate arrogant food snobs who love to waste food. You don't deserve a spot in the club.
I gasped as my eyes flew open. I almost screamed when I realized that I had actually fallen asleep on Gavin's shoulder. Oh, and to make it worse, I drooled on his shirt. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Relax, it's just drool. Unless you care about what I think.
Duh, no, absolutely not. Just then I realized it was getting dark already. Oh my gosh, what time is it? I haven't even started cooking. And where's Jillian?
Chill. We've still got an hour and a half before 7. And Jillian's over there. She already got started.
Apparently, she had already built her own campfire and was cooking over it like a master chef. Gavin and I then rushed back to our spots, and this time it was extra serious. I no longer just wanted to pass the test. I wanted to make something real. After finishing my dish, I rushed back to the assembly hall. Everyone was already there and their dishes looked so yummy. The whole room smelled like a 5-star buffet. Just then I noticed that Jillian wasn't here yet. I glanced at Gavin and he looked worried too. Come on, girl, where are you? Soon there were only 5 minutes left, and panic started creeping in. Just when I was about to bolt out the door to look for her, she finally appeared, holding a steaming plate with the most unique-looking fish dish I'd ever seen. What took you so long? You got me so worried.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure everything was perfect.
Before I could respond, the lights dimmed, and the club president stepped up to the stage.
And now, for your final judge, a true master of flavor, the one, the only.
The masked cafeteria chef. The legend behind the lunch trays. We all lined up in front of him, clutching our plates like newborn babies. He was just sitting at the table, silently tasting each dish one by one, but his presence commanded attention. Then it was my turn.
Interesting. Most people played safe with eggs, but you took a risk. The texture's playful, the flavor's daring, and the sauce, it's bold, defiant, and unforgettable. Just like you.
I nearly passed out from happiness, or hunger, or his dangerously calm voice. Then came Jillian's turn. There was a long pause before he finally spoke.
This is not perfect, but passionate. I like it.
Oh, Jillian was finally able to breathe. The judging ended. Then came the moment we'd all been sweating for. The announcement of the top 10. The official new members of the Culinary Society. As expected, Gavin and I made the list. My name flashed on the screen and I nearly screamed. Then, the final spot. Jillian was trembling as she gripped my hand. We all held our breath.
And the last spot goes to Jillian.
She instantly burst into tears. As we celebrated, I noticed someone storming out of the venue looking furious. Nicholas! Wait, he didn't make it? That actually surprised me. As the winners celebrated, Gavin then strolled over to us, holding his plate like a trophy.
Well, well. Looks like we all made it. Want to try my dish?
You have to try this.
Careful. She might scream loud enough to summon the forest spirits.
Oh, please. My golden tongue has standards.
Oh, I know. That's why I strategically kept my masterpieces far away from you.
Strategically?
Yes. I knew the moment you tasted my food, you'd scream your lungs out and fall hopelessly in love.
I'm gonna throw this plate at your face.
But not before you taste it.
Fine. One bite. I took a bite and instantly exploded. Oh my freaking goodness! This is... In the middle of my foodgasm, I saw him smirking, so I immediately stopped myself from praising his dish.
I knew it. One bite and there goes your dignity.
Shut up! He kept teasing me all the way home on the bus. But of course I had to stay strong for my pride. I will never admit it, ever. Unfortunately, I couldn't stop thinking about him and his cooking skills that night, so I stuffed my face with sugar to distract myself. That was when Jules barged into my room.
Girl, why are you blushing and inhaling candy like you just caught feelings? Are you in love or something?
I'm not blushing, and no, I'm not in love.
Got it, miss. Totally not in love. Anyway, why is your voice all scratchy?
He was never finding out my voice died because of Gavin's food. He'd never let me live it down. It's the rain. My vocal cords got water damage.
Sure.
The next day at school, my voice was completely gone. And Jules wouldn't let it go.
Are you sure it was because of the rain and not because of screaming over a certain someone's cooking?
I glared at him in silence, and just then, because the universe hates me, Gavin walked by looking extra smug, like his ego had its own stupid fan club. Oh no, please. Not now. Don't say it. Don't.
Lost your voice, huh? Told you my dish was too good.
Jules nearly choked from laughing. Since then, things just got weird. Gavin and I started getting closer. Before, he used to glare at me all the time. But now, that glare was replaced with a stupid little grin that made my brain malfunction every time. Like that time in the hallway when I opened my locker and a sticky note fell out.
Try not to scream over my food next time. Gee.
I looked around, and of course, there he was, leaning against the wall with that grin. Ugh, so annoying. During lunch, he started joining us at our table, like he was officially part of our squad.
Relax. I'm here for the food, not you.
And worse, Jules literally saved him a seat every freaking day.
Aww, why do you always walk in like it's a K-drama entrance? My heart can't take this.
Nowadays, I just find myself finishing all my food. Clean plate and no crumbs, even if the dish wasn't perfect. And of course, he had a comment about it.
The trash bin must be lonely without all the food you used to waste. Seriously, who kidnapped old you?
People change, duh. And I didn't do it because of you.
Sure you didn't.
Can you two stop? I'm getting secondhand butterflies.
Shut up. And because of him, the kitchen feels weird now. Am I too conscious of Gavin? He's still him, the broody, annoyingly talented chef in the making. Lately, he's been working way too close to my station, offering help I didn't ask for, smirking whenever I refuse like he's deliberately trying to make me skittish. Ugh.
Your knife grip's a little stiff.
Don't sneak up on people! Holy broccoli, why is he standing too close?
I wasn't sneaking, just helping.
I turned back to the cutting board, trying not to imagine how good his voice sounded that close. Taffy, focus, knife, chop, chop, scallions, not his stupid smirk. You really don't have to hover. I'm not gonna murder the soup.
I wasn't worried about the soup.
My heart skipped. What was that supposed to mean? Geez, are you just gonna stand there and silently judge me all afternoon?
Just observing. You're interesting when you're flustered.
What? What? I'm not flustered. Ah!
Careful now. I bite.
I pushed away too fast and nearly slipped again. What? That was... You were just in the way. Gavin finally stepped back. He looked way too satisfied.
I'll try to be more in the way next time.
Then he walked past me, as if to tease me more, and my back went straight. I could still feel his heat in the air.
That's spicy right there.
Oh, what are you even doing here?
Rude, but I forgive you. I nearly melted watching you two. The tension, Michelin star level.
I groaned, trying to will my face not to combust.
But girlie, sorry to pour cold water on your sizzling enemies to maybe lover's arc, but your sister called me. Said there's an emergency family meeting at the restaurant.
I blinked as my stomach dropped. Emergency family meetings were never casual. Without a word, I grabbed my bag. Didn't even bother untying my apron. Just ran. Apparently, a new diner around the block had been copying our menu and signature dishes. And it had been a week since our sales had gone down to dangerous levels, as in going bankrupt. I went to check on it and got the shock of my life when I saw who one of the chefs was. Nicholas!
Ah, pleasure to see you here, mademoiselle. Our family decided to branch out and try a new location. This spot is perfect, is it not?
Everything on your menu is exactly like ours. This is illegal. You copied ours.
If we copied yours, then why do most people flock to ours and keep saying that ours is more delicious and better?
His weird behavior ever since I rejected him suddenly made sense now. Is this what you meant by wanting to see me cry?
That's what you get for insulting my masterpiece. Now go cry and run back to your little kitchen.
The audacity! Keep it. That old recipe is all yours. I can just let my expertise do its magic and make something so good it'll make yours taste like reheated kitchen scraps. And when the tears come, make sure they don't water down your salty little ego. I then marched out of his stupid restaurant without looking back. I went back to our restaurant and saw Tanya and the rest of the staff reviewing the security footage. We all then froze when we realized that a shady-looking guy had been snapping photos of our restaurant from every angle for several days. And if that wasn't bad enough, he even disguised himself as one of our staff. They didn't just steal ideas. They cloned our entire concept and turned it into a fancier, more Instagrammable version. The audacity! We decided to temporarily close our restaurant while I cooked up some new ideas for the menu. Later that day, while brainstorming, I noticed a few hungry street kids outside. Their eyes weren't begging, they were just watching, like food was something distant, almost like a dream. I remembered Gavin and just found myself opening the door. I'm not serving anything fancy as of this moment, but if you're hungry, come in. I sat quietly as I cooked. No fancy plating. No pressure to impress, just warm food from the heart. As I watched them eat, something shifted in me. A thought came into my mind. Food isn't just about flavor or technique. It's about the connection you share with the meal. After they were done eating, I gave them some more food and a neat takeaway. Their eyes sparkled. They thanked me loudly before waving goodbye. Think about some charity project and look for some volunteers to feed those kids again. Oh my God! Gavin! You scared the carrots out of me! What are you doing here?
I overheard earlier, and I got worried. I asked your friend, and he told me everything. Well, I'm here to help you out.
I just stared at him with my heart pounding.
So, the food waster is now feeding kids, huh?
Hey, what are you, a stalker? Gavin just shrugged and gave me that infuriatingly smug smirk. Okay, fine, I'll admit it. Your story got to me, all right? I realized food isn't just for enjoyment. It's something to be grateful for. Not everyone gets something to eat every day. Gavin's eyes lit up with something fierce and warm all at once. So hot I couldn't breathe. The air between us shifted.
I really want to kiss you right now.
What?
Say no.
I clutched his arms, the warmth of his touch sending my heart into a race, and my knees wobbled. He grinned. His intense eyes smiled.
I take that as a yes.
Then he pulled me in. Before I could blink, his lips crushed into mine. Hot, intense, sweet. It tasted like cinnamon made from heaven. I melted. I never knew kissing the person you like is the sweetest thing ever. More than the best macaroons in the universe.
I told you, I'd bite.
Maybe it's the kiss. Okay, no, it was definitely the kiss that inspired this new recipe. Sweet, warm, with the right amount of spice. It lingered and was very special. Whoa, you made this look like it belongs in a 5 million star restaurant. Thanks for helping out, Jillian. While we worked on our test dishes, we discovered her secret skill. She was amazing at plating, garnishing all the aesthetics.
Just don't ask me to actually cook it, like, ever.
Girl, you're now officially the queen of food catfishing, and I say that with love. Then Jules popped in while holding up a sketch pad.
Okay, if we're leveling up the food, then we're leveling up the fashion.
He flipped the sketch pad around, revealing a full lineup of brand new uniforms.
Chic, comfy, and grease stain resistant. You're welcome.
Oh my God, you make slayable uniforms?
I am an aspiring fashion icon, babe. Let me slay in peace.
We all laughed. And in that moment, I realized that this wasn't just my comeback. It was ours. And for the cherry on top, we added a tagline for our new and special dish. The dish can make you scream. It was inspired by someone, and as expected, it was a hit. Customers were literally screaming, and their videos went viral. They kept returning to our restaurant, so we finally decided to add it to the official menu. I used to think food was just about taste and fun. Now, I knew better. Nutmeg makes soup creamier. Rosemary is steak's best friend. Basil goes with almost everything. Cinnamon brings comfort to sweet and savory alike. And chili sets the soul alight. But the most important ingredient of all is love. Love is the secret spice. You won't find it on any shelf, but it lingers in every bite, making each dish as special as it can be.